Oh yeah, that's right.
I can get it from here.
Hold on. All right, there we go. Wow, that was a very spastic laugh you did there.
We're actually like 10 seconds behind. Why'd you mute it?
I didn't mute it. I just brought the volume way down because it was really loud.
Why? You get to hear him. Yeah.
Because then I can't hear anything.
This should be a good volume.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay.
You have to let Havoc have his moment. Say. Okay, anyways.
Haven't had 28 moments.
There you go. No, go back to like 15.
12.
That's good. 12 is hot. Okay. Top of
Over
that.
there. I don't even know what we're watching.
It's the drum show.
Oh yeah, that's the drum show. Anyway.
Welcome to the chaos.
Yeah. Hi everybody. As you can see, we're not actually in the den because it's still a construction project. Sorry, a little behind schedule. Still a work in progress. Anyway,
Anyways,
so we're doing our little Halloween haunt season recap, I guess. So what do we want to start with?
We're starting with Butch.
Starting with Butch. Okay. I cannot hear myself thinking.
Yeah,
about
I
this, so
actually
gotta
want to turn that down just a little bit. Yeah, just, yeah.
So yeah, if we have to raise volume, I can do that.
That's right.
Anyway, so Busch Gardens, we're gonna start there, right? Right.
Yes.
Okay. You want to start us off, Psycho? You don't get to say you didn't go.
I don't know.
So our first house near Busch Gardens is actually Mars. Yeah, that was probably my favorite. Just, it was really cool.
Well,
Really
you know, I mean, it
concept.
was a bit of an Aliens ripoff, but
But it was a cool alien.
it was a
house.
cool Aliens ripoff. I did very much enjoy the house.
What is
I
it
really
called?
liked
The
it.
mix of the xenomorphs and the predators. And
It was like a mix of a xenomorph, a predator, and
Trevor.
a Trevor. There you go.
Yeah, Trevor. What did we call those?
Xenotrim?
I think that was actually what we ended up calling it.
I got no idea. Yeah, no, it was actually kind of a cool house.
It was.
Hold up, wait, we haven't gone past that yet.
No, we're still talking about it. I'm just saying.
Oh, you're just setting up the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, because that was a really freaking cool house also.
It was.
But anyway, I still remember the actual location as, I believe it was called Black Spot. Pirate ship thing. And if you actually look at the sets and everything through there, you could actually see the remains of the old set for that particular house. So it was actually a lot of fun for me. I don't know. You jumped a few times.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I jumped a few times, which doesn't really happen all that often. So it was one of those houses that very much so had a lot of look over here at this animatronic because he's really cool, and then oh hey, here's a scare actor over here, which
Good
worked.
utilization of distraction.
Yeah, worked
really
very
big,
well.
too.
It wasn't very open.
It was.
Yeah, it was very big, very open,
Wow.
which allowed for a lot of distract over here, jump out over here.
Yeah.
So again,
There was a lot of.
thoroughly enjoyable house.
It's kind of a very sensory house as well.
Yes.
Or what?
Sensory
Yes.
house.
Yeah. So that was just kind of my opinion on it. Your opinion on it? Good. Oh yeah, the one at the very end, the guy, the alien thing busting out of the containment unit.
Yeah.
He was cool. He was a lot of fun. Watching people shriek and run away was a blast. But anyway, moving on.
Ravensville.
Ravensville, Lambs to the
Ravensville.
Slaughter.
Okay. I thought it was gonna do something else.
Ravensville.
Ravensville. I mean, It's kind of an homage to your Midwestern haunts.
It was a scare zone last year.
Yeah, last year was a scare zone. It was a very long scare zone. Yeah, like done up as like a corn and hay maze and whatnot. Barn feel to it. It was great last year. Absolutely loved
Oh,
it
yeah.
last year.
We
Thoroughly
had
enjoyed
actually
it.
made the joke last year of it felt more like a house than
Yeah.
it did a scare zone, just because of the length of it and
Uh-huh.
the way that it was set up. So
And then come to find out this year, they made it a house. They actually shortened the length of it, I think.
It's still one of my
But it was
favorites.
still very well done. If anybody went, say what was that, 2020 I think it was, maybe 2019. Simon Slaughterhouse. They had a lot of the same set and character design and whatnot from Simon Slaughterhouse. A lot of chainsaws, a lot of jumping out, a lot of chasing you around. Again, thoroughly enjoyed watching people freak the hell out as they're running through there. Almost got bowled over a couple of times by people trying to get through.
Poor girl almost had heart attacks.
Yep. Right at the very beginning of the maze, there was 4 or 5 girls in a group that, they
They
may
weren't
have actually
surviving.
peed themselves.
I was gonna ask, was
So-
that where y'all told me that someone peed themselves?
It sure the heck looked like it.
They weren't gonna survive Texas Chainsaw.
No. Had that actually still been Simon Slaughterhouse, they would not have been able to make it through the house.
Probably.
Wasn't
Because it was
that
pretty.
18 and up?
Simon Slaughterhouse, he actually had to be 18 and up, I believe, yeah. I really wish they would. But anyway, moving on. Stranglewood. There's not really enough I can say about Stranglewood. Beautiful aesthetic, amazing house.
Wasn't this year 6?
Year 4, I believe.
Yeah.
It's either year 3 or 4.
You're
I have my doubts as to whether they're going to bring it back next year or not because they typically kind of tend to go in like a 3 or 4 year rotation. But if this is in fact the last year of Stranglewood, it will be missed. But it was an amazing house. Has been for the entire time. Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely gorgeous house. Like, the scare actors they know what they're doing in there.
Yeah.
And they thoroughly enjoy playing the characters in there.
Yeah.
Shadows of Wonderland.
This one's fun.
It was a new house last year.
It was a new house
very
last
fun. They did take small keys in the costuming department and revamped it that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because the scenery was still the same, but the costuming department and how the characters interacted with you this time were revamped.
This year, there was a lot more interaction.
There
And
seem to be a lot more actual characters. Now that may have just been because we went through on like
We did go after
cast
Hurricane last
and
year,
we did go after her, Helene and whatnot went through.
but still,
But it was
Queen
still a
of
good house
Hearts.
last year.
Queen of Hearts was
Queen of Hearts,
fantastic.
amazing.
Hatter was fantastic.
Yeah, whoever played Queen of Hearts.
incredible. Absolutely incredible.
The Hatter, great. All the scare actors in that house deserve a round of applause.
Thank you.
I do hope they actually bring that back next year. Just because it has been such a fun house. And again, aesthetically, design, set design, everything else.
I can
Beautiful.
fix that.
What?
Apparently it's really quiet.
Oops.
So I can fix that.
Oh God. The camera all of a sudden moved.
I know. Hopefully that fixes.
Who's on right now?
I am finding out.
Well, whoever you are, hi.
Should actually have possibly
Abby, I still have your stick.
Short Beanicos?
He.
Booty tap?
I
Ace.
Oh, is that Ace?
I think that's
Okay.
Ace.
Hopefully that makes it better. Hopefully you can hear us a lot better. I know you can't really see me, but this is why I said I would actually have to be behind the
That-
camera.
Well, be back there, be up here, whatever. Eventually, the actual den will be set up with full sound and everything else.
She says hi, guys.
Alright,
Okay, so moving on, right?
I still have a very pretty stick.
We'll get there in a moment.
And then the last house of Bush.
Okay, this house is great. I love it.
You might have to turn down the volume of the TV a little bit more.
I was gonna say you can mute it, girl.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, don't mind the chomping in the background. The dogs are eating bones right now in order to get them to be somewhat silent.
See, this house. This, I think, was actually my favorite house of the year.
Yeah. I mean, again, it was actually fully staffed this time.
It was fully staffed this time. I honestly, I love circus themed anything.
Yeah.
Because I think it's an interesting way of adding the horror element while still being a little bit more lighthearted. There was a lot of interaction in there.
It was.
There was a lot of very interesting character design and like the way that the whole house just kind of went together
Yeah.
just ended up being, I think, personally better than last year. Now, again, that might have been
The
there was-
puppets were
Well,
still.
again,
Yeah.
they
Puppets
were
were
still
still-
recovering from a storm last year,
Yeah.
so,
So-
we don't even know if like the entire thing was actually there.
right.
Um,
But it just honestly that house it did make me jump a few times. So
yes.
yeah.
Still didn't get me, but,
But
what does?
I absolutely love anything circus themed anyways, so
Yeah.
Scare
Yeah,
zone.
scare zones.
Our first three. Clown Carnage
which
The
was
Pestilence.
extremely fun.
and
Clown Carnage
Breadcrumbs
blast.
to Nowhere.
Clown Carnage is the one that took over where the junkyard was, right?
No, that was
No.
pestilence.
That was
That was
Pestilence. Okay. Where was Clown Carnage?
was
Was her slider friend that I.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. They were a lot of fun.
kind of a shorter area, but still
Yeah, that
A lot
honestly
more
kind of seemed
fun.
like it was a thrown together area.
yeah.
But it was fun.
For
Yeah, good interactions. Yeah, the characters were fun. So
for it being, you know,
we have a Talia. Hi Talia.
Go get up there.
Wiggle butt. Come here.
hold on. We have a
Standing by. We have a heathen that we have to bring over.
okay.
You're on camera, baby.
Congratulations, Talia. You're about to be made famous.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, Clown Carnage was just a whole lot. Oh, hello. A whole lot of fun. Oh my goodness.
Take a direction.
Pick a location, Talia.
No, you can't. You can't be next to your sister. Go sit with daddy. Yeah, go with daddy.
Come here. Come on. Come here. Sit down.
Anyways,
Sit down.
sit. Sit.
Sit down.
You know,
Or stand there. Either way. That's fine too. You're not going anywhere.
Pestilence.
That one was blast.
It was
Raise your voice.
okay.
Raise my voice.
Yes. Be like me. Be loud.
Great. My throat's gonna hurt.
Uh,
The location for the pestilence used to be called the junkyard. And the junkyard was kind of a conglomerate homage to like a bunch of their older houses and scare zones and whatnot that have been retired.
We have 3 now. I'm considered one because I'm watching it.
Yeah,
So
'cause you're
technically
watching.
two, but we have one more viewer.
But
Hello, new friend.
that one was a lot of fun. A lot of really good interactions. Like the actors in that area really liked interacting. So hats off to them. They did a great job.
Honestly, it wasn't what I was actually expecting it to be when I first like heard the description for the actual zone itself. Like when I first read it and like was looking at it, I was like, okay, this isn't what I expected. I was expecting a little bit more of a almost plague doctor, like full on plague doctor area. But the way that
Well, you kind of got that in a more modern
Yeah.
sense.
I was
So-
expecting a more or a less modern setting, but the
No, they
way,
would have almost, with the description, they would have had to have done a modern setting with it. So,
but
I know
they,
you didn't get to see it, but you've seen videos of it, I think, so.
a whole lot of fun.
Yeah,
Like just
yeah, I could go through that multiple times. We did actually go through it multiple times.
much
but
better in the dark.
Yes, yes.
But
But again, great interaction. Hats off to the scare actors in there. They were awesome. Breadcrumbs?
breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs was Hansel and Gretel, and it was kind of campy almost. Like
It was.
It was an extremely campy zone. It was a whole like just again whole lot of fun. The scare actors in there thoroughly enjoyed what they were doing.
Yes. The security guards, not so much. Yeah, that one poor security guard was like in there. That poor guy was there for like 7 hours straight because he was guarding the damn thing before the event even started.
Yep.
So, but again, good set design, a lot of fun. Not really a serious area.
No.
It was a lot of fun though. So,
If you're afraid of more gory things, then it would definitely get underneath your skin. But for the most part, it was just more fun than anything.
yeah. Okay, moving on.
Our last
Who's that?
three. The murders at Buckshot Ridge, which was your axe and where your Christmas tree thing was.
Yeah,
out
they
here.
had more chainsaws than axes. I was hoping to see people running around with axes, and I didn't. They had a couple of hatchets.
Yeah.
Okay, very disappointed in that. I wanted to see double-bladed axes, preferably coated in idiot's blood. You know,
Sawgrass Slaughter.
returning one, which
I think they added a bit more to it this year.
they did. They expanded it a little bit, it looks like.
Still haven't seen the skunk ape.
No.
Because the
no,
skunk
no.
ape didn't want to deal with 6'7", 6'7".
This is true, because that's
Oh
when
my
they were
God.
yelling all that going through there.
Oh my
I- Actually, I had to Google what
real
6'7"
quick.
was, because that was
Yeah, I
ridiculous.
googled it for you, but someone made a meme about that, and it's Ginny and Harry from Harry Potter. Ginny's number 6, Harry's a 7, and it's the original 6'7".
Yeah?
I was like,
Awesome.
that's great.
I never want to hear the phrase 6'7" ever again.
No,
I heard
please
it
don't.
far too much this season.
I'm sure you heard it in that house. I heard it enough just going through books. Okay, Legend of the Skunk Ape, though, man. Okay, if you're from Florida, you know what the skunk ape is, or you've heard the legends and whatnot. It is a Florida legend, kind of similar to Bigfoot, etc., etc. Okay, it's sort of ridiculous. You saw some giant swampy, or some giant dirty bearded freaking swamp man from the Everglades. All right, get over yourself. Quit making legends up. Shut up about it. That zone needs to retire.
The best part about that zone was the big gator that was sitting there that had people trying to actually climb in there.
Oh yeah, the tourists trying to climb in there. Yes. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Make that thing animatronic and chomp them. Ragnar's Wrath, again, returning. She likes Ragnar's Wrath because she likes Vikings.
I do.
I'm a fan. I much prefer it when it is full staff or overstaffed.
A good cool thing they did with that zone though was they added sliders.
They did, and that actually worked really well because that is on a sloped surface that is a very slick surface. So they had some nice long slides and
Had a lot of fun with
yeah,
it too.
I had a lot of fun with that. At least it looked like they were having a lot of fun with it.
So that
The-
covers Bush.
Um,
Does anybody has anything else to say?
No.
Once again, Bush's event
Okay.
is a lot of fun. We go every year. This year we kind of got a little annoyed because we had actually scheduled 2 days to go, and then we got told, oh yeah, one of your event days that you have scheduled is not going to happen.
And then very
And
last
then-
Ace knows
at-
about this.
At the very last minute, they reopened it.
I was gonna say Ace knows.
So, yeah, so we ended up doing Screamageddon instead on Thursday night. And it was this one's first time doing Screamageddon. I've done it
Well
multiple
worth
times
it.
before.
Very much so.
Um,
I want to go and do zombie paintball. That's all I'm
I'm
signing
guessing
up for.
based off of your slide comment from the bush that you made, Ace said except for some spots when it was wet. Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You get into the slicker spots, especially when it's wet, and the way they had their gear set up out of Bush and even out at Pozo.
She said yes, she does to the Screamageddon comment. That's not going to Bush. I was like, Ace knows all about that.
Oh yeah, she does. Of course she does. Yeah, we actually ended up meeting up with a few of the sliders out there. So shout out to Ace, Nick, and Ace's friend. I believe it was Luca was her name. And
That was it.
was that it?
That
It was
was
just
it.
those three, right? Yeah.
Because everyone
Yeah.
else abandoned us.
Because everyone else abandoned us to go do Bush.
Uh-huh.
So.
Love you guys.
But that's okay. We love you. Yeah. So moving on from Bush, we will be doing that event again next year. I'm going to try to schedule a few more days to do it.
Yes. Definitely.
You know, try to do a day or two at the beginning of the season and a day or two in the middle of the season and then another day at the end of the season. It's really going to kind of depend on what everybody's doing, what their schedules are like and whatnot. We may end up trying to do a couple of days during the week when it doesn't interfere. Yeah. We shall see.
So because Bush lied to us,
Yeah.
we ended up going.
But yeah.
Scream
Because Bush lied, we went there. Screamageddon is, well, it's a local haunt, which means that they have a whole lot more fun. They don't have to behave quite as well. They don't have to treat you quite as nicely.
They don't have to curb language.
They don't have to curb their language much.
Or they're drinking.
Or they're
Or
drinking.
they're drinking.
Yeah, which is kind of fun because the clowns will sit there and get a little buzzed with you. 5 houses total. 2 of them are interactive houses. 3 of them are normal. Yeah, courtyard is fun.
Got a
Those
whole
are
bunch
our
of.
first 3 houses.
I was gonna say they got a whole bunch of food trucks in the courtyard. If,
Oh, yeah.
If they, if you guys get a chance to go out there and they have specifically a dessert food truck, get the s'mores funnel cake fries. Trust me on this.
Yeah, just be prepared to split it with like 5 people.
Yes. Alright.
So
All right, so
you have Kilgore.
Kilgore Circus. That was a blast, honestly.
Don't give any secrets away. Just rate it. Because they have that policy where you can't say stuff about their houses so much. I know, I'm sorry, but we're going to
So no
respect-
spoilers.
Yes, we're going to respect Screamageddon.
I do respect Screamageddon.
They don't let us film in the houses, so no spoilers on the channel.
Okay, well I'm applying for a media day for them,
Okay.
which means we will be able to film in the house.
Okay. Well, until then, no.
But fine. It's a lot of fun. Go do it. It is one of the. That was not one of the interactive.
That was just a 3D house.
Here, just read the comments because like you can't.
What were you doing?
It's our live. We're a few seconds behind, but you can read the comments, and that's Ace right now.
Speed bump, yeah. Yeah. The funnel fries were really good. Yeah.
Kilgore Circus.
Kilgore Circus, a lot of fun. Highly recommend it. Ended up actually going through that one a couple of times.
3 times.
3 times.
Yep.
A few times. Okay, fine. We went on a Thursday night. We actually sprung for the VIP passes, which I'm sorry, but their VIP pass, the pricing of it is a joke compared to anywhere else I have been in a long time. It was $60 a pass on a Thursday night, and you just go and have fun. Pay the extra $15 to park in the close-up parking lot. You're right there at the entrance. You go, you have a blast. Yeah, next year we are definitely doing zombie paintball though.
Definitely.
Raven Hill Asylum is an interactive. You can choose to go through the interactive portion. They have special waivers that you have to sign. They have special ways to
yeah.
identify you.
Not to interrupt, there is a waiver you have to sign to get into Scream Again. You have to actually sign a waiver to go.
Because of the interactions, Raven Hill Asylum is one of them.
You can choose to opt in or to opt out of the interactions.
And
And hope the lady that was at the entrance of that is there next year.
Yes.
Yes.
She was a blast.
As someone
you
who,
experienced
Yeah.
both sides of it.
as someone who doesn't really like, because I've never done it before, I was very hesitant on doing interactive houses. Definitely well worth it. Do it. They are not allowed to touch you. I mean, they're not really.
They're not allowed to touch you.
Yeah. They're not gonna try and, actually make it to where you're feeling like you're in danger or anything.
Which is actually kind of a shame.
Like I said, as someone who doesn't really do interactive houses or anything because of my own personal stuffs, definitely a whole lot of fun. We'll definitely be doing it again.
Blood of Water Bayou was your favorite.
Yes, it's actually their longest running house. It is the longest house that they have had ever. It is both inside and outside. You are walking a path through the woods.
Gillies.
Gillies are everywhere. Scare actors are underneath the walkway. There's people flying overhead.
Chainsaws.
There are chainsaws everywhere. It's a blast.
It's a blast. It is the longest waiting line.
And how come I was allowed to talk about that one, but you didn't let me talk about the first one?
Because you didn't give all the details away.
I was only going to do one detail for the sounds.
Demon's Revenge.
Meh.
Meh.
I
It
thought,
was fun.
I was gonna say, I thought it was fun.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't my favorite of the night, but it was definitely a whole lot of fun and aesthetically very pretty house.
Oh yeah, aesthetically it was beautiful. I kind of felt a little bit like we were lacking some scare actors in there.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, I think they were
Like
lacking a few
it
scare
seemed like
actors in
they
there.
didn't have a full cast in there, or maybe it was a cast change, or
Might have been a cast
we just happened to have been unlucky and missed a bunch of the scares or something. Aesthetically, it's a beautiful house, done up like an old church, on the inside and whatnot. So I thought it was good, but
Now,
not my favorite house of the evening. We already said which one my favorite was.
I was gonna say Breach, I think was my least favorite house.
Yep.
I think that was
So Breach is more
partially.
comical than anything else.
Yeah, I think partially that was because I didn't opt into doing the interactive on that one, but
You didn't? I thought
No.
you did that.
The best part about Breach was me, Ace, and Nick coming out with our shoes tied.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except for
How that
having
happened,
to
I won't tell
untie-
you.
Except for having to untie your shoes.
Yeah. She comes
Because for some
hopping-
reason, you pissed them off,
Yeah,
and they
she-
really tied your
she
shoes
comes
tight.
hopping out.
I didn't piss them off. I was just playing with them more.
Yeah, she comes hopping out like, kid, shoes, help, help me.
I think I would have just taken my shoes off that point.
I had Converse on.
So,
High tops, I couldn't
It's not
do
really
it.
as easy to pull off the Converse without them being completely like untied in the
yeah,
top.
true. True.
So that was our Tampa haunt this year.
Yeah, we were gonna do some of the local like ghost tours and whatnot, but then realized exactly how close Screamageddon was to where we were staying, and ended up doing that instead. Kind of glad we did.
And say the Asylum was my favorite of
The Asylum was your
night.
favorite.
Yeah. And of course, moving on to Hoso.
Moving on to Hoso.
Huh?
Moving on to Hoso.
Moving on to Hoso. Moving on to Hoso.
Mr. Havoc leading the way. Stephanie says hey.
Hi, Chef.
So Hoso.
Hoso.
Let's start with
Let's
The
start with
first-
the fact that I believe it's getting better every year. I miss the
Agreed.
sirens, but they have improved every single year.
Definitely.
I was gonna ask, how do we feel about Mr. Havoc here being the new icon?
I like the basic backstory. I really hope they flesh it out a lot more.
Definitely.
Knowing who's underneath that is
Yeah, we're not
a
gonna
source
disclose
of. I'm not
information.
disclosing anything other than the fact that knowing who is underneath that. It's fun.
It is definitely.
Knowing who is underneath there. And hats off to him for being able to play the character as well as he has every other character I've ever seen him play.
Oh yeah.
Stephanie said, pop by just in time. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yep, you missed the first part, but that was Bush and
Scream again.
Scream Again. But yeah, I do like Havoc as a character. I like his backstory. I like the fact that they're letting him out to play.
Lana is on. She says,
Hi,
rip
Lana.
sirens. Rip the sirens. R.I.P.
Yeah, well, you know, I think Havoc might have slaughtered him. Had some fishtails or something, who knows. But be that as it may, like I said, I really hope they keep the character and build on him the way they did the Sirens over the last 4 years, and then keep the cycle going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have heard some rumors already as to what they are going to be doing. I am not disclosing any of that though, because that was privileged information. So I am keeping my mouth shut. So are you.
So,
There's some things that I know that she doesn't even know yet.
let's
But let's start at the beginning.
start with the pros and the cons.
Are we starting from the parking lot out?
Let's start with the pros and the cons, and we're gonna hit the main key points of the event. One being that I believe is the parking lot.
Okay. Let's talk about the parking lot. Jesus Christ, people, get your fucking shit together. Okay? I am sorry, but get your shit together out there in that parking lot.
They should have never.
I own a
changed the
four-wheel
parking
drive.
lot.
I will just drive through the bushes. Okay? I don't care anymore.
Well, first of all,
If you
they-
cannot figure out which way you want me to go,
I will make it
get the
happen.
hell out of my way and I will make a door.
Well, they should have never changed the parking lot to
No, they
begin
shouldn't have
with
because the parking lot
for
way it is now is
regular
completely
admission, but they were very disorganized. A, when it came to the ticket booth. B, parking, and I honestly feel even getting into the park.
Yeah, I haven't even
and
gotten
the
into that part yet.
event,
I hadn't gotten
It
to
was
that part
just
yet.
total disorganization.
So everybody agrees parking needs to be fixed.
Parking, get your shit together.
Security and entrance into the park.
Security checkpoint at the metal detectors and whatnot, those boys need to get their shit together too. Because
Stephanie said that some of the songs for Throttle could have been better, just like The Zone.
I agree. Some of the songs could have been better, just like The Zone. Some of it could have been better. They could have had a longer playlist.
I'm surprised they didn't have longer playlist, but
Yeah, I am too. It was like what, like 7 or 8 songs on loop or something like that.
yeah.
The
Steph, you would
layout,
know?
she says the map is terrible, like the layout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. There are some things about the layout and whatnot that I would love to, be in on the planning meetings and whatnot. Where they put Throttle, what the hell were you thinking? That, why?
100%.
But anyway, we're going to go in order. So give me a second, I'll get there. And I as much as I love the event, and I love all the actors, and I love all the people that I know out there, I'm about to tear it apart.
Sorry.
But Ashes of the Forgotten, first zone in there. First, hold on, let me back up. The entryway, fix that shit. It should not take me 45 minutes to go from the security checkpoint to in the park. Should not take that long.
Shout out
Fix
to
it.
Curtis.
Curtis,
Oh, Curtis.
you're
the man.
awesome. I love you, man. Curtis was one of the people checking tickets and whatnot. He is a disabled gentleman, but he is always absolutely awesome, absolutely pleasant. Love to deal with him. Love to see him every night.
And if you go every night, he remembers.
He will
you.
actually remember who you are and whatnot, and he'll take care of you. Ashes of the Forgotten. Love the zone. Really, really, really wish that they had toned down some of the fog. It was too thick in a lot of areas. The lighting was awesome, but again, it needed to be more.
For example,
For example,
here is
the pit.
The pit.
Okay, the pit, you should have had dancing flames in there and,
Okay.
make it look like hellfire and all that crap. Is what you were saying.
There was actually supposed to be plans for the pit.
Yes, I know. It ended up getting derailed. and
Yeah,
it couldn't happen.
unfortunately, I think that's why the pit did not end up working as well,
Yeah.
because of the plans that they did initially have, but they never ended up getting to do any of those.
Yes.
Hopefully, if they bring back that zone next year, they will be able to figure that out.
I don't know. I kind of feel like you should have Havoc in the frickin' pit, and then pop him up out of it and whatnot, smoke and fire and brimstone and everything else. That would be kind of fun. Yes, I know. But the scare zone in and of itself, it was great.
Kudos to all of the scare actors in there.
Kudos to all the scare actors in there that put up with a bunch of guest bullshit.
Stephanie, a lot of things got derailed.
Yes. Yes, a lot of things did get derailed. That's okay. It is a work in progress. They have only been doing it for 5 years. And again, like I said, it gets better every year.
There's the man, the myth, the legend, real quick, Dustin.
Mr. Dustin. Hi,
Shout out to
Dustin.
Dustin.
Shout out to Dustin. Love you, man. Having the sliders up there with the scare actors up there does great.
Oh, no.
Because of the layout, though, you need to increase security.
Yes.
You need to have security at the funnel going up into Bayside. You need to have security at each side of that zone, and not just 6 freaking Orange County cops hanging out over at the entryway or over by the shop. All right. Sorry.
Welcome.
It
Start
needs
walking.
to happen. Start walking around. Get your ass out there, because I don't know how many times I had to head somebody off or pull somebody back, or in one case literally drop somebody. Yes, I'm getting myself in trouble on that, but it should not be incumbent on the scare actors or a guest to.
Stephanie said I had a guest the last night of the event walked for trying to come at me.
Yeah, stuff like that should not happen. I know it's going to, but To me, that shows a lack of security in a zone that you know is going to be a problem because it's an entry and exit.
Well, it's
And
also
It is the entry and exit.
it's also a lack of respect to the scare actors.
Yeah, but that doesn't fall on security. That falls
No.
on, you know,
That's just people in
entitled
general.
guests thinking that they can do whatever the hell they want to do.
The other reason I think they should have a lot more security up there is because in the entryway and exit there is a bar.
There is a bar.
Bars, yep, you have a lot of issues with bars anyways. If
Well, there should
people
be
can't-
increased security at bars regardless.
Yeah, if you can't handle yourself,
Don't drink.
don't drink. If you cannot
Hey,
control yourself,
No, that one can't be seen yet.
No, that one can't be seen yet.
if you guys cannot control yourselves at a Halloween event or any event whatsoever,
don't go.
while you're drinking, don't go and drink.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience inside, don't do it because a lot of the time you're gonna have a lot of issues with it of there being some sort of something that could happen. And that's not fair to the scare actors. It's also not fair to
It's
any
not fair
of
to the other guests, and frankly,
Yeah.
it's not fair to your own family.
Exactly.
But anyway, we're gonna get more into that later.
Definitely.
Ace said, I mean, I was completely smacked and I was in the back zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, well, trust me, Ace. We're gonna get to your zone, okay? Because I'm gonna rip apart management on your zone. All right? Because that is utterly ridiculous and retarded.
Okay, so are we moving on from Ashes?
Moving on from Ashes. Although I will say, final thing on Ashes, I forgot. Okay, everybody up there did a fantastic job. I love you guys. You did great.
100%.
Sliders, scare actors, all the way around. I don't know all of your names or all of your character names. I know most of you actually by your names, and I'm not going to put that out on YouTube. So, yeah, love y'all. You know who you are. Y'all are great. You know, yeah.
Stephanie, Captain and SM had to get them, plus I have a prop in my hand. I've been doing this for over a decade, but you see a lot of craziness. And then Ace, yeah, love my zone and my SM, but dot.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Well, okay, let me go ahead and address that then. Again, Steph, you should not have to defend yourself using a prop weapon. There should have been adequate security up there. Okay? This happens every year. Every year, somebody ends up getting stupid. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, they literally had to, like, pile drive somebody in the VIP lounge over there. And that was law enforcement that did it. Because he got rowdy. Should not happen. Okay, that should have been stopped before it got to that point.
someone got tackled in the exit to a house too.
Yep.
So
Okay, but that is honestly, that will be my biggest complaint all the way around about HOSO, about Bush, about HHN. You know these events get rowdy. You know these events get that there's a lot of alcohol flowing. You know people don't always go with good intentions. You know, and you know who I'm talking to. What happened last year out there with somebody bringing a handgun in? No, it was not SeaWorld. Okay, but you know exactly what I'm referring to.
Lana, the amount of incidences in a single set were ridiculous. Stephanie, appreciated always, not at all, and why I said not in a house like this vamp last year at BG.
Yep. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, we talked about that, and I know. I actually know the incident, or one of the many incidents that she's referring to. You know, and yeah, that got ridiculous in the house that she was in, out at BG.
Mm-hmm.
And that honestly, I believe is one of the reasons why they closed the house down.
I believe it.
You know, but that just got overly chaotic and ridiculous. Moving on to, all right, well, one of my favorite areas. We're going to a bar next, which is Glacier Bar. Shout out Shannon, Sal, Kim, although you're no longer a bar back there. You abandoned us for merchandise. But Shannon and Sal, love you guys every single time. Every time we go, you're awesome. Love you. The dancers out there.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah.
for playing with us.
Thanks for playing with us all season long. It was awesome. Again, y'all know who you are. Unfortunately, I don't know your character names. I know your actual names for the most part. I'm not going to throw them out there. But as many of you as possible, I got to sign a shirt. Scare Actors also. Yeah, it was kind of my little fun thing to do to make sure that I remember everybody and whatnot, because y'all made the season awesome. So, hey, it's Spooktacular on the screen.
Yep, and that's Kira in the back.
Yep.
Kira.
Hi, Kira, we love you. Let's see, House 1, Collector's Curse. You only went through it a couple of times. And one of those nights was actually dress rehearsal tonight, I believe. No, did you? You didn't go through it on dress rehearsal, did you? No.
I only did it.
Collector's Curse was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I only did it like twice. Collector's Curse was fun. It had a lot of Easter eggs from previous years.
It was kind of like the junkyard out at Bush.
It was kind of like the junkyard in
Yeah,
a house.
it was a lot of pieces and parts of old houses, hence collectors.
Yes.
But it was an awful lot of fun. Are we missing a dog?
Yeah. She went, and I think she went to the bedroom.
Yeah, I think she did too, because there's a little bit of thunder in the background.
It's
Our dogs do not like, well, two of our dogs do not like thunderstorms.
One of them just doesn't care.
One of them just, zero fucks given. Anyway, Collector's Curse.
I think personally, Collector's Curse, the concept was definitely there, but I think the execution could have been a little bit better.
Oh, I think the execution could have been a lot better. But most of that execution issue was lighting and location.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the old
Delirium.
Delirium house.
And Delirium was supposed to be an extremely dark house,
Yes.
but most of the lighting for Delirium was mainly black light.
Yeah, but they didn't even have a lot of that in Collector's Curse.
No, they just kind of gave you an empty, dark kind of lighting, which ended up working well in a few areas, but for the most part, I
That
think
dog weighs half as much as you do.
I know. I think for the most part, it needed a lot more in the way of, at the very least, a little bit of mood lighting.
I was going to say directed lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily, like, definitely not full lighting.
No.
But, what?
Keep going.
Oh, just the look on your face was like
Stephanie
somebody.
said Kira joining us on the scaring was super awesome. Loved that.
Yes.
That 30% on the GoPro.
We're what?
30%.
We're down to 30% already?
On the battery.
Holy crap, we gotta speed up.
Hurry up.
Okay.
Okay, so Collector's Curse has room for improvement. It was a good house. Nothing scary in it whatsoever. But it was a good house. It was a lot of fun. I would like to see it increased.
If they do bring it back, I think there's a lot of room for.
There's a lot of room for improvement in there. House 2 was Graveyard. Graveyard was your house.
One of the houses I wanted to go into could not because I have an issue with strokes.
And 90% of that house was nothing
Speaking
but
of your
strobe.
house, right here, this beautiful lady right here and this other short is all about it. That was
Hi.
Lana, that was Lana, I'm pretty sure, right there in the front. Can you turn the volume up for this one?
I don't know, can I?
Yes. Right there should be good. Ready?
Okay, it's gonna be loud.
That was Walnut and the kid.
Good lord.
Hold on, we got one more. Because one of our other favorites from this, and it's a shout out, and it's one of my favorite spots that they put her in. She's normally not right there. But that last video got 965 views. You go, girls.
Well,
Nope, not that one. No, he does not have to say hi.
no.
I mean,
Operating in real time here, folks. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the video here.
I don't know anything. I'll find it. Okay, I see what's going on.
Yeah, okay. Decreasing volume.
Until I get to the video. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to
Yes, you did miss it.
rewatch that from the beginning because she actually jumps up.
I'm pretty sure she got, what'd she get?
she got Scare Actor of the Year
Okay.
for Graveyard.
Awesome. She got Scare Actor of the Year for
And that
Razor.
was,
Again, I'm not going to say the real name because that's the only name I know her by. But you know who you are if you are watching. You're probably not at the moment,
You're
but you know who you are.
okay. So third house would have been Farm 51 and Water's Edge Wellness Center for 3 and 4.
It would have been Water's Edge Wellness Center for number 3. That is a returning house. Somebody got really drunk, yeah, well, multiple people probably, because that was an awful lot of blood bags being hung from the ceiling there. Fun house, probably the only one that I would consider
That one actually.
somewhat intense,
Yeah. Most
but it
of-
depends on the cast.
Stephanie for your review.
Hold on. Let me back up here for a second. I will say my favorite house was Graveyard, but I am very biased on that.
Agreed.
Okay. I went through that house more than any other house. My own kid was in that house, so of course I love the house. I would not consider that a serious house. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Okay, I enjoyed every single time I went through it. Getting to see the evolution of the actors from start to end of the event and how they played their roles and their characters and everything else. That was great. I love seeing it. But again, that is not a serious house, okay? And frankly, if you're going to Hoso to get the shit scared out of you, don't. You will in certain areas. You will in certain houses, and it really depends on how jumpy you are. Me personally, I am not somebody that you're going to scare very easily at all.
If you're a jumper, Graveyard is going to get you with any audio scares, with anything that jumps out, but it's really not, it's not a scary house. The most terrifying thing is at the end of the house we have a ghillie.
Farm 51.
All right, moving on to Farm 51 because we got to do this
That was
quick.
my favorite house.
That was
But
her
I
favorite
like
house.
alien stuff, so
Farm 51, I kind of missed the giant windmill
yes.
that got destroyed when 2 hurricanes came through. But they left the windmill, part of it, down on the ground. I really wish they would have put that back down on the ground. Instead, they just left the tower there and left it alone. You should have put the damn windmill back down on the ground. Seemed to be a lot more scare actors in there this time.
And it took a different twist.
And
than
it took a
last
little
year.
bit of a different twist. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, it is not a serious house. It is a fun house. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Agreed. I only went through it a couple of times because I was kind of preoccupied most of the time, but
I like the revamp.
I love the revamp.
Yeah, I do like the
and
revamp. I like the fact that we are not walking out through freaking Heaven's Gate
Oh,
anymore.
I miss Heaven's Gate.
Oh, the lighting when you walked out of that house was so brutal.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you'd have to go to one of our videos from the beginning of us starting the channel at last year sometime. There
Where?
is a Farm 51 from last year.
Should be the full house
It's the full
walkthrough
walk-
video.
Yeah, it's a full walkthrough. Yeah.
Woodrot Hollow was in between.
Oh
Scare
yes.
zone wise, yes.
Scare Zone Woodrot Hollow was.
You have a souvenir from
I do.
Woodrot.
It was actually, as silly as it is, that was one of my favorite scare zones. just because I love seeing how many people the Gillies can get. And
I
on
like
the
seeing how
last-
ridiculous the Gillies get.
Yes, and they had some really fun hiding spots. And the last night of the event, a Gilly dropped part of his Gilly, and I took it home with me.
She stole it.
Anyway, I would still love to know how a 5'10" scare actor in a ghillie suit managed to get underneath a freaking bench
Yes.
that only has a 2-foot opening.
Bravo.
Watching that person unfold from that was hilarious.
As you leave Farm 51, you walk into Trailer Park Tragedy. The
We all have
lighters,
fun in there.
just the lighters. That's all you
Yeah.
need to know is
Curtis.
bring lighters. And
Yes,
Curtis.
Curtis, the lighters.
and pork and chicken.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yep.
yep. Of the slider.
The slider.
Yes, the slider that's better than every slider out there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as he scoots around on a garbage can lid.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Again, not a serious scare zone. You're not getting scared in there.
Not unless you are
if you are,
extremely jumpy.
you're a teenage girl with too much caffeine.
Then you kind of make your way to the shows in Slider Alley. I'm gonna go ahead and post all of our favorites.
Oh God, we skipped Love Light District.
We'll get to them. We'll
Okay,
get to
we're
them.
gonna come back around to that.
This is Animal,
Animal.
Aminal.
but I think our favorite short that has, even though it doesn't have as many views as you see here, personally our group's favorite. I'm pretty sure it's this one when Flint decides to scare a baby. If you turn up the volume, you can actually hear him scare a baby.
Oh God,
Baby.
really?
Yes.
Starts crying.
Oh wow. Flint, that was so brutal.
That video you got of him going, yeah?
Yeah.
That was because of that.
Yeah.
So, go Flint.
Yeah. We
Um,
kind of skipped the house number 5.
No, we didn't get there yet.
Well,
I'm going, trust me. I was about to bring that up and then go to 5.
well, we're going a little out of order now.
Well, now you're at 5.
Widow's Web.
It was alright.
Widow's Web was all right. Not my favorite house. I think a lot of that is, but
Stephanie, he would LOL, but people shouldn't bring babies. For real.
totally agree.
Agreed.
You should not be at that event unless you are above the age of 13. And if I had my way, it'd be above the age of 18.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not bring your newborn that you practically gave birth to out in the parking lot into a house with a bunch of strobe. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah, if we had more battery, there'd be more of a TED Talk on that. So, yeah.
15%.
Because
15%.
15%. Okay, well, speed this the hell up.
Widow's Nest.
Widow's Web?
Widow's
Widow's Nest? Widow's Web?
Widow's
Web.
Nest.
It was alright.
Whichever. It was okay. Scare actors did as good as they could with what they had. There was a lot of technical issues with that house, including flooding, repeatedly.
Said it.
Because of where the house was actually located, I'm not sure if we just didn't take into account drainage and whatnot, but there was a lot of drainage issues and flooding issues with that house. Placement of it, I highly recommend it does not go there next year. Moving on. Throttle.
Would be Throttle, which we didn't
Show.
see.
I did.
Go for it. I saw bits and pieces of it. Everything I saw on it was really good. Minimum PG-13. Do not bring your freaking kids to it.
Please. Throttle, a whole lot of fun. I thoroughly miss the siren show, but if you have been to the event before, you will definitely recognize a lot of the dancers that were in that show. Definitely minimum PG-13.
How fast is it going down? 13. Okay. Yeah, definitely PG-13.
Cannibal.
Cannibal Harbor.
Cannibal Harbor, that was a lot of fun also. Again, not a serious zone. I liked a lot of the new scare actors in there.
Tiny.
Tiny was a lot of fun.
Then you have
A
Echoes.
lot of the returning one were a lot of fun. What we term Slider Alley, which is in between Widow's Whatever and Cannibal Harbor. SeaWorld, you got to get more security out there. There were so many issues there. There was so many problems there. You have a SM out there who is busting his ass trying to watch everything.
Lana's comment for the babies, especially not in the houses. And then Stephanie said Lana was correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody's
Keep them
correct.
out of the houses. Yeah, but there are so many security issues in that area because it is a dark area. You need to figure out what the hell you're classifying it as.
It was apparently a house.
I'm not getting into that part of
I
it.
know.
I'm not getting into that part of it.
I know.
But on a video another time we might. But security needs to get their asses out there and do their freaking jobs.
Tiny in the front was from Busch Gardens Pass.
Yes.
You have Echoes next. You're at 11.
Okay. Again, Slider Alley. Y'all did a great job with what you had. The chainsaws that are out there, awesome. Especially the girls working together. You guys do a great job working together. Yeah, I love watching it.
Echoes. I thoroughly enjoyed the concept of Echoes.
I love the concept. I really wish the set would have stayed in one piece.
I loved all the actors out there. I think they had a lot of issues with sets. Definitely needed a bit of I think it needed a bit more direction.
Well, yes, I think they should have given them more direction at the beginning. I love the way the scare actors actually just took it and ran with it.
Not a serious area.
Not a serious area. You know, yes, you're going to get a couple of jump scares and whatnot, but again, a lot of fun. I love the fact that yeah, my phone kept getting stolen in that area, and yeah, y'all were
What do you need to see?
making videos
I
for
need a
us.
power bank.
Kira's running away for a power pack because the GoPro is dying. Tell you what, that 13 does not have much in the way of battery life.
To be fair, we've been doing this for over an hour.
Have we?
Yes.
Oh wow, okay. But
Stephanie said people ran into the mirrors a lot at the end of at the end with what was left of the zone.
yeah, I know people were running into the mirrors. A lot of guests were intentionally messing with the mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
Saw that a lot. Again, that area needed more security. You know, real quick, going back to Slider Alley, Animal managed to actually get me to stutter step, so shout out to Animal. Good job on that.
That's not
because
Animal.
hardly anybody ever manages to do it.
That's not Animal.
No, that's not Animal.
I'll get to Animal. Animal.
Animal. Yeah. But Animal actually got me to stutter step once. And then up in the front zone, I don't remember the character name.
Computer.
Huh?
Go into your computer.
My body don't bend that way anymore.
Charging or no?
Huh?
Is it charging?
No.
Good. Well, that ain't working then. Full circle.
Yep. Let's see. Stephanie, Dustin's shoes were both acquired at the end of the season by Papa and the Echoes. Go Papa.
Were they really?
Yes. Lana, someone in Echoes took my fur coat, but he ate it. Stephanie, Lana, pretty sure I could guess the culprit having fun, half fractured spirit in Echoes, a majority nightmare citizen in Ashes. It's not doing anything.
It's actually charging the...
It's not
Okay.
charging. So
Okay.
we gotta.
Alright, sorry I have to speed through this. Bloodlight District would be the last location. Take that one away. Have fun.
Bloodlight is amazing.
Bloodlight
We
is
always
amazing.
love
Where are you
It's always
going?
been amazing.
We have one more thing. That's why I'm trying to hurry and get to it.
Yeah. We always love Bud Light.
Our top shorts.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's always a lot of fun. Everyone in there is always
Amazing.
on their A game.
Good idea, Lana. There is a photo evidence with the SM and Echoes, and they made sure of that for Dustin's shoes.
Oh, okay, cool. Somebody send me that.
All right. So Nick is one of our friends. It's what we know him as. I don't know.
Road Spike.
Road Spike.
There we go. Road Spike.
Road Spike.
Okay. He wanted to know if he could beat Flint's view count. Well, sir, you made it to 1,175 views with this one video. Congratulations. Our next video is Bloodlight with 1,148 views.
Bloodlight. What can we say about Bloodlight?
We're gonna miss them.
It's their last year, isn't it?
Bloodlight will be
Yeah,
missed.
that is a rumor at this point. We believe that is correct. But this will probably be the last year for Bloodlight. It's been in that location for 2 years. It had a year over in a bottleneck area where they really weren't able to have a lot of fun.
Here is Cannibal at 1,438 views.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And here is our Torment Dancer at 1,675 views.
The fact that he was, the fact that he was coming out and actually dancing with the kids and everything,
And our
I
top
loved that.
view happens to be Bush at 1,954 views.
Yeah.
Why? Don't know.
Of me just standing there recording.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. And it changes to some weird thing.
And that is
Yeah, that's basically a recap. We may do a little bit more of a breakdown where we've got more battery.
Yeah.
Like I said, the actual studio is still in construction or under construction. So
Stephanie said that's why Vamps and Witches don't come back to Hoso Busch Gardens this year.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So overall,
You know, because of stupid people doing stupid things. You know, unfortunately, yeah. But you know, the houses and whatnot that she's talking about. Hey, I thoroughly enjoyed them. We had a lot of fun in them. I've been going for many years to Busch. I do kind of think Bush's event this year was a little bit lackluster. I hope it gets better. Hoso, you know, SeaWorld Orlando, the event has gotten better each year. I am interested to see where they take it from here, and I kind of hope that they correct some of the issues that they are having, which is, like I said, security, parking, entry.
Stephanie said Blood Beckoning was before Bloodlight,
Yes.
and Search Scream is always good.
Yes, it is.
Shout out Scratch. Love that woman.
I really wish they would bring back Fiends though, because that show was freaking hilarious. That was such a funny show all the time.
Next year, were we planning on hitting a new haunt like we did this year?
Next year, I am, if at all possible,
I'm gonna
Going
go to
to-
Sir Henry's.
I want to go to Sir Henry's next year.
Yeah.
Anybody have any suggestions?
Any suggestions? Throw them at us. Sir Henry's is definitely one I want to hit.
13th floor.
13th floor. Definitely going to Stream again. I would like to do a couple of the ghost tours and whatnot down there in Tampa,
Yeah.
because a lot of those are very historical areas and whatnot.
Specifically that train one.
Yeah. But I don't know. Probably try to hit a few more of the local haunts next year. I just have to figure out what my work schedule is going to end up looking like, and we got to figure out what her.
Stephanie says she wishes that we had Queen Mary Dark Harbor here.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Agreed.
Yeah, that would be epic. I think there's something kind of similar to it in Florida.
Hang on.
I
Hold
can't
on.
remember where
You'll
it's
get your
at. I'll
moment.
have to look it up. But there is something somewhat similar to it in Florida. But obviously it is not as good as the original.
Spooky Easy Lounge is very haunted. From Stephanie.
Okay. Where's that at?
I don't know. Where is that? Quiet.
I think it's.
Okay. Undead in the Water Tampa.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Hold on. Unfortunately.
Well,
Hold on, baby.
We're gonna.
yeah, we're gonna have to cut this because the dogs are starting to get antsy,
And I think we're running out of battery.
and
very
I'm pretty
quickly.
sure we are out of battery.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Happy spooks, guys.
Bye.
Say bye, Talia.
Say bye, guys.
Talia. Say bye. Say bye, Knox. Say bye, Cleo. Say bye. Yep.
Bye, guys.
All right, Cleo. Hang on, baby.
Yeah.
No, this is not